We're lucky to have Sister Gina with us today and during our senior living segment. So let's go ahead and get started with that at this moment. So today we're going to be focusing on two essential things that are great for seniors. The first being Meals on Wheels. So let's start with the basics. Why are services like Meals on Wheels important?
It helps. It helps our elderly continue to age in place. If they can get their meals delivered, then they don't have to go out or stand at the stove and cook. Then they can continue to age in place, meaning they can stay in their home independently for longer.
So what types of meals do they offer? Do they offer like breakfast, lunch, dinner? What are the different options?
So Meals on Wheels usually offers a lunch, like a cold lunch and something that can be warmed up for dinner.
So for those who are not familiar, how can people find out if they or someone that they know is eligible for Meals on Wheels?
Meals on Wheels is eligible. The folks eligible for it are 60 and over, and folks who are disabled from 18 to 50 to 59. They can call their city and see, because all the cities are different. Like Meals on Wheels isn't like just provided by one city, so you have to contact the city that you live in to see where those meals are offered, and then you can sign up from there.
So now let's talk about transportation. Having a way to get around town may create some hurdles for some of our seniors. Can you tell us about some of the transportation services that are available and how they can help our older seniors?
Sure. So there are multiple different avenues that you can use. Dial-A-Ride is one of the most popular, but I feel like people really need to pay attention when they're using Dial-A-Ride, when they're scheduling their appointments, because they often run behind. So schedule your transportation for at least an hour earlier so that you get to your appointments on time. I also recommend that people schedule their appointments for earlier in the day so that they don't get stranded or left, because Dial-A-Ride, they a lot of times run behind. So there are other options that you can use aside from Dial-A-Ride. There's GoGo Grandparent, which is kind of like an Uber or Lyft for the elderly. I like this one because they go to the door and get your loved one, and then when they drop them back off, they don't just drop them on the corner, they take them back to the door. Now this one can be costly because it's Uber, Lyft kind of situation, but if you're just using it for one time or another, it shouldn't be too bad. There's also actually a couple more. Northwest Valley Connect, which is for the West Valley. It doesn't cost. If it does cost, is $2 each way. And then We Ride is one that's in the West Valley also. The main one, though, that you can use for like Valley-wide would be Dial-A-Ride and those GoGo Grandparent options.
Those sound pretty affordable. So what is the best way for seniors to contact a transportation program? And you've already kind of told us what the costs were, but how do they reach out to them? How do they contact them?
So for your Dial-A-Ride, you can contact there's a number, it's 602-253-4000. You contact that number, and they will help you work on registering for the service. With Dial-A-Ride, you do have to go downtown and have an evaluation so that they can see exactly what you need during your ride to make sure you're safe. So you can call them, set up that assessment, go down. After that, you can make your arrangements just by phone. Calling ahead of time and making your arrangements for your rides.
That is such great information, Sister Gina. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you sharing this information with us, about Meals on Wheels and transportation for seniors. So let's be sure, if you have any questions, please sure to go ahead and connect with Sister Regina, and she can give you more additional information that you may need regarding these topics. So at this time, let's go ahead and go back to the Hope Desk. Thank you again.